What's up, fellow lords of gaming? Welcome back to the channel. We're jumping in today, taking a look at the Black Desert Online 4.30.25 patch update details. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So we got a bit of some patch updates here, so we want to talk about these a little bit more in depth and in detail if we can, but let's take a look. So we've got some new additions, some improvements overall. You can see here quite the list of character improvements. They're continuing on this balancing adjustment and love it. So we got Sorcerer, Berserker, Tamer, Mawa, Valkyrie, Wizard, Witch, and Striker, Nova, and Dracania, and then the Wusa as well. So jump in, take a look at those, because those are going to be pretty impactful changes. You're going to want to see how these things are going to be balanced out, because there is a new event in the game that is basically allowing you to change your character for free, basically, if you want to. So if you're heavy into like playing PvP, or you want to get after a more efficient PvE class and do that. However, I always tell everybody that, you know what, Black Desert Online is not that type of game. Any character that you pick, if you are able to master the skills of those and show proficiency, you can, that class is viable to you. Will it be as proficient as some of the other classes at max skill? Probably not, but nonetheless, it is still there available for you. So like I said, Dracania was one of the classes, female classes I did play, and I kind of liked playing the Wusa. Not as much as I thought, but you know. So here you guys have it, what I was talking about, the dev note from the 2025. They basically gave this after the maintenance. So code Equilibrium will net you a secret scroll of pure equilibrium, a weapon exchange coupon box, and a sub weapon exchange coupon box. This is going to allow you to change your character for free, basically, if you know you've invested heavily into one class and you prefer to go into a new class. This is a great event basically for those going on. So don't forget to use it, because it's only valid until May 30th. It's code Equilibrium. That's EQUILIBRIUM. So make sure you put that in. Next up, for our fishers, especially with the fishing updates, we've got a new the new Carrack auto fishing update in the dev update. So this is going to allow you to basically pursue seafaring activities, as what they say, battle ocean monsters while earning extra revenue. So for simplicity, it doesn't rely on your fishing master, so you can keep focusing on sailing. In the update video, they mentioned that, you know, the prize grade fish was capped at 1%. They bumped it up to 3% to make landing fishes a little bit more exciting, and they're working on a feature that will automatically discard fish below a certain grade, which is pretty effective in terms of general fishing. Like, if really, especially with some of the events that's going on, getting a green grade fish, not so exciting to get that and have that taking up your inventory while you're auto fishing. So having something where you can say, hey, any of the blue grades, I would like to see something where I can turn those blue grades into, you know, some type of meal or something like that to basically use to maybe give me bonuses. So creating bait or whatever, that'd be a better option than just automatically discarding. But at the very least, discarding is pretty good. So they added the exclusive ocean-bound otter fishing rod to allow fishing sailors to board the Etheria Carrack. So you can now put those fishers in there. So in order to obtain this, you just have to create the Great Expedition Otter Barter Quest, and then complete sailor fishing and otterly friendly good quests via Creo and Velia. So the quest objectives is basically to hand over Crow Coin coupons times 200 to Creo. So as long as you have to do that, if you've already completed the sailor fishing and otterly good friend, you can exchange additional rods with Creo. So the prize catch group consists of prize fish and ancient relic crystal shards. So they've added the sailor slot for managing the fishing sailor with the introduction of the Carrack sailor fishing. So that's good. So they've also expanded the capacity from 100 to 110 with the addition of the fishing sailor slot, and they applied the ship stats to the fishing sailor slot as well. So that's pretty good update overall, in my opinion. So you can see here at the bottom, they have the fishing rules. So sailors fishing occurs every 180 seconds or 3 minutes, basically for the auto fishing to occur. That's a good thing overall. So the weekly fishing contest has also been upgraded as well, so that way the number of players who are going to be able to obtain rewards now are big. So like, for instance, I was fishing at Long Spout. I was in the top 300. I think I was like number 248 or something like that, and so therefore I received a wave swept box For some reason I can't get my wave swept box, but nonetheless I got the wave swept box as well. So I'll show that to you guys on the screen. It's kind of weird because I just couldn't receive it, but you do have the ability to earn title tokens. So fishers who achieve the ranks 1st to 3rd in a contest are going to receive title tokens, and those can be exchanged via the managed currency for these items. They're basically items you can put inside your house. So it's a title, it's the pink dolphin sculpture and the Magalu sculpture as well, or a gold bar, which is always available. So good reasons to basically be trying to catch. I really like that dolphin one, and I want to catch a fish just because of that dolphin one. I want to put that somewhere in the house. They added new drought items as well for the tidal drought, the blue tidal drought, and the deep blue tidal drought for buffs for fishing. So make sure you see those on the central marketplace. They're selling for roughly about 6.2 million and 25 million at max cap. So pretty good items overall to get you some nice fishing buffs overall. So make sure you're checking those out. The fishing species chosen for the weekly contest, these are as follows. So you can go with your prize fish, your rare fish, and your high quality fish. Guild League, they've changed some of the ways some of the records have been tracked as well, and the total likes in each group chat will reset on the 15th of May through Thursday. Yeah, the rest of this doesn't really necessarily make a matter or whatever. They added some spots where you can basically get more quest knowledge and the way quest knowledge was going to work inside of your inventory. We can see they've made some UI changes here, so that way you can change the way your AP DP stats are appearing on screen. So you can see like it's extra. You can choose to have like your total stats, which are extra AP against monsters. You can have it with new species damage, extra damage to demi-humans, and so forth like that. So basically it just becomes tailorable, so that way you understand where you should be grinding, where you probably shouldn't be grinding efficiently. You want to pay attention to that, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a good thing inside there. They improved the guild life mission icons as well inside here. They've made some system updates as well, improved the visual veins so that way it can be used. And those are pretty much the patch notes here. Now we do have a number of events and announcements that are basically going. The biggest one of them all is the loyalty revamp system. So you can see here, loyalties revamped now with a variety of items. So if you were like me and you weren't paying attention, because I always like wait to the last minute to do things just because I'm like, oh, something new is gonna come along, you probably lost out on maybe some of your loyalties. If you were lucky, you got to spend the rest of your loyalties because your loyalties have been completely reset. So now inside the Pearl shop, you can go to the loyalties category and you'll see some season items like Thankful Premium Outfit Box, Patrigo's Pocket Watch, the Glorious Adventure Box, and even the Blessing of Old Moon Pack as well. So they've shared these. It's open today as of April 30th, 2025. The loyalty shops have been basically changed. So you can read the note here, how these loyalties are going to be working, and essentially, but realistically, the note is basically breaking down to your loyalties can now be earned in 3 different ways. You're going to be able to get them through the challenge tab like you always did. So those are increased to 300 loyalties. You're also going to be able to earn loyalties from purchasing Pearl boxes, and then you're going to be able to earn loyalties from doing in-game events and special distributions and things like that. So the really messed up thing that I feel about the loyalty revamp system is that it's kind of putting more of an emphasis on you jumping into the shop. It's starting to become a little bit more difficult, in my opinion, to tell people that, you know, BDO is not pay to win in that regard. But you know, have at it for how you think. So you can see here a list of different ways for you to earn loyalties. And don't forget about the new loyalties coupon code, which is good until December 31st. Loyalties renewed. LOYALTIES RENEWED. That'll net you 10,000 loyalties, so that way you can get some of those items. So you can see here, this season, the loyalty season is running from April 30th to December 31st of 2025, and these are the items that you're going to basically be able to get inside there. Like I said, the top item list is Patrigo's season character tickets, the Blessings of Old Moon packs, the Ultimate Journey pack, which includes an Ultimate Premium enhancement box, and then your you know, the normal list of items that were always there inside there as well. The thing I dislike about this, like I said, is essentially you're pushing players more towards the shop so they can purchase things. Now I understand, and I will always advocate for the developers being able to earn money so that way they can continue producing a game. If every player played for free, then you probably would not earn enough money to have developers basically jumping in and basically earning those. So just think about those. One of the other things that they've done is they've changed the limits on inventory and weight limits for players. So now instead of 4 or 2 times times per family. They're now listed at 6 times per family. So this does bring in the caveat that if you've already purchased them to the max, you can only purchase the additional pluses, not a reset completely. So pay attention to the family inventory weight limits, because those are pretty good items that you should be working into your loyalty purchases at the very least. It's helpful for you to overall. Next up, guys, we've got the Be Your Class Fuel with 1 Marnie event that is continuing. So if you wanted to make a copy of a character and tag that character in, don't forget, it's only going to cost you 1 Marnie fuel and about 10 million silver, and you'll be able to tag a character with the gear that you have on your highest level character. So that way you can realistically, I like this, especially since they've separated from where the characters need to be at the same instance. You can put one on a grind spot or another on another grind spot, or you can put one on a boss while you're doing something with the other. So it's a really good event over there overall. So next up, guys, we've got the Illuminate Your Adventure with Pearl Blessings that is currently going on as well. So here you can see from April 30th to May 15, you can receive rewards based on the number of pearls spent via the Pearl Shop. So Pearl Blessings at the top right of the screen. Choose your glorious outfit box, choose your resplendent journey box, choose your premium outfit box. So you can see additionally, once you've collected all the rewards, including the 47,000 Pearl rewards, you can reset Pearl's blessings to obtain the rewards 2 more times. Now, I don't really like these loyalty type shops where it's like spend your pearls. I mean, 47,000 pearls inside the shop. You guys go look at what 47,000 pearls is, but that is a lot of money that they're asking you to spend to get these rewards. And to be perfectly honest, I guess depending on how you look at them, these rewards aren't really that great in terms of like being mileage. These are like mileage type rewards, you know, for making purchases and stuff. I mean, you're getting a glorious outfit box, resplendent box, the discount coupons, collection scrolls and things like that, and then you're getting more classics. So like I said, the problem that I have with this is becoming harder and harder to basically say to other players that BDO hasn't become somewhat pay to win, especially with the Cron Stones being tied to how you're leveling up your system, and a lot of people wanting to get those outfits simply for the Crons and get the journeys boxes with the chance of getting towards the Crons, becoming a lot harder to tell people that the game's not pay to win. I hate to say that. Next up, we've got the Black Spirits training Don't Stop training quest that's currently going on. It's not a quest really, it's just a time boost, basically 50% of combat and skill XP bonus for using any of the scarecrows located around the cities of Velia, Heidel, Calpheon. You know where all the crash test dummies are, so you're gonna get a 50% bonus overall inside there. So just take a look at that. Again, one of those pieces of things that, you know, you're like, okay, that's a nice to have. There's also a time bonus right now going on the seasonal, well, non-seasonal servers as well for that. So 500% bonus, the typical normal. We also have the Guild League team uniform screenshot events. So the winners have been announced. So you can see there, here it is, the EU team Insecure dressed up as Spidey. Like it, guys. Then we get the EU team, I can't say their name, EHOT BL. It looks pretty good. Then we got the team Nap for EU. I like it. We get team Kawaii Diva team. Okay. And then we get team Ocean over here. And so all of the top rewards for those players are as follows: premium outfit box, enhanced help kits. These are the type of events I prefer because they essentially just give you some community feed and buy into the game essentially. So overall, good update. I just wish that there were some things that they basically didn't do to make the game feel a lot more pay to win than what it is. However, I recognize, as always, that, you know, in order for us to have another 10 more years of Black Desert Online, somebody's got to get paid and somebody's got to make money so they can continue producing content. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, guys, peace.